guys, we're gonna go ahead and unbox the Destroy and Devour Indominus Rex and compare him to Generation 1 and Generation 2 Hasbro Indominus Rexes. Okay guys, here she is. This is the awesomest dinosaur ever. By the way, Mattel did not send this to me. They refused to send it to me, so I did buy this girl on Amazon. I pre-ordered her like 3 months ago, so here she is. I got her yesterday and she's awesome. You can see her mouth is way open. It's not naturally like that. It's because I stuck Hoskins in there. So, wonder what's gonna happen to Hoskins this episode. Anyways, great articulation with this, with the dual action features. You got the chomping, you got the slashing motion. I do apologize for my lighting because I am outside in my outdoor studio. I got kicked out of my house because no, I got my house for sale, so I can't make a mess in my house, so I have to make my mess out here in a tent. Okay, so here's a good look at the back. She lights up, slash, roar, devour, and her collector's card. But without further ado, let's get her free from the package. Okay, taking a quick look at her card, I mean, these stats are off the chart. She's got a strength of 10, speed of 8, intelligence of 10, aggression of 10. So if you come up against her, goodbye. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is have a detailed look at her. I mean, they did a great job. The entire body is like hard plastic, so there is no rubber. That's a little disappointing, but I could live with that. So you got full control over the mouth. You have it open a little or roar. And it's easy button action. It's not like the Hasbro one where you have to pull the arm. So that's nice. Inside, you have a light in here that lights up. It's a little hard to see. And you can see probably the flashing lights. It's a little hard to see. There is red lights in there though, so you can see it. I'll turn my lights off a little bit later, but great job with the mold, the teeth, the spikes on the neck. The head's got good like ball movement, and the cool thing is they don't have anything weird here, like a weird flap or something, which some of the other dinos had, which I didn't like at all. So I mean, they did a great job there. Full 360-degree movement on the arm. So even though you have the slashing, grabbing action here, like he could go and grab Hoskins there and lift him up. But on top of that, you can still move the arms 360 degrees, and you could move them out even, so you could have like it looks a little funny there, but the slashing action will still work with her arms in any position. So I could put her arm up, even all the way up there. Of course, she'll slash her head, but you normally want it in like a grabbing action type right there, which will perfectly grab the bad guy. 2 action buttons here and here. So this is the action button for the slashing. This is the action button for the biting. They are built really nicely into the dino. I mean, you could barely notice looking straight at them. When it's standing up, you can't notice the action buttons at all. A lot of people complained about the length of the tail. They said it was short, but I like it. I like it like that. I mean, I'm glad they didn't make it any longer. I think it would interfere with a lot of stuff. So the legs, if I move this leg, both legs move. If I move this leg, I can move it into different action positions where it clicks into positions like that. And then it no longer doesn't seem to move together with the other one until you get them. Well, actually, let me try this. Actually, they do. Okay, so this leg moves both legs together. This leg, you have independent movement, so you could even have her standing on one leg if you want to. Yeah, I'm working here in a sandbox. I mean, I hate getting sand all over this girl, but you know what? The show goes on. I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do, so it's it goes on. There we have the scan point, which I will include for you guys. Here you have the speaker and the battery, so it's kind of inconspicuous. I mean, if you look at it from here, you can't see it. With the legs, you got full 360-degree movement. Actually, with the feet, you got full 360-degree movement there. And I mean, they did a great job with the feet too. You know, the look and everything. I just wish they would have used some rubber on this girl, or made her out of rubber like the Hasbro one. I think a lot of these action features that are on here would have worked with rubber, and it would have looked a lot more realistic. But, you know, the look of that head, I mean, look at that. I mean, that, you're not going to get much more realistic than that. I mean, that is so cool. Just go down, grab Hoskins, pick him up. Okay, then with Hoskins in her mouth, you go ahead and raise her up. And you just start chomping. Hoskins is going to slide down her throat until the only thing left is his feet. Okay, then from this vantage point, you just keep hitting chomp, and she's gonna chomp Hoskins right down her throat until the only thing left is his feet sticking out. So you can see the action figure fits exactly into her throat. Okay, here it's a little hard to see, but she does have there is the lighting. It's a little hard to see, but it is pretty bright. So here's a good view. You can see Hoskins, the action figures do fit right into the throat there, and the mouth totally closes over them. So that is really cool. And then here you have a red light. You can see it's really hard to see with my lighting, but in the dark it does get pretty bright, so you could actually see right through the skin and see the action figure inside. Another thing I really love is the slashing action. You could have them grab an action figure and pick them right up, and you could also move the arm up so she could deposit the action figure into her mouth, or she could also hold an action figure right here in her hand like that. Look at that. Just like smash them against a rock or something. That is awesome. So guys, best Indominus Rex ever. And here I'm gonna prove to you guys, I'm gonna compare her to 2 generations of Indominus Rexes. Okay, first of all, to Hasbro's Indominus Rex. I know so many people hate that Indominus Rex, but you know what, guys? I mean, I have a soft spot for her. I really like her. I like the fact that they did her head all in rubber. It makes it look more realistic when it's moving. Let's go ahead, switch these. But this one has a lot of shortcomings. Guys, this Indominus Rex is super stable. Here I have her on an unstable standing level, and she could stand no problem. So this one, the action feature was you had to pull the arms. So if you want to use her in videos or something, you would have to put your hand like this and then pull her arm and do it. Where this one, you just push the action button on the tail. So a lot nicer. The Hasbro's one, like I said, the head was rubber, the body plastic, but then when you went to the other side, they had the screw holes everywhere. I mean, the level of the detail, you know, the look of the head, the new one is a lot more cooler and aggressive looking. Size-wise, the new one is a little bit bigger. I apologize. She keeps falling because it's on unlevel sand, but she is super stable, guys. So the new one is just a little bit bigger. Let's try from here. So the new one is just a little bit bigger than the old one. The thing is, with this old one, I mean, her leg joints have worn out, so I mean, I can't even get her to stand correctly. So when you compare the two, this is what I think when you compare the two. I think, love the fact its mouth opens so wide. This one opened as wide, but like I said, you had to put a lot of pressure onto it. So you can see they open their mouth about the same wide. She is on a bumpy sand surface here. Once in a while, you're gonna see her fall, but don't be scared, guys. I mean, she is super stable. Then here's the second generation Indominus Rex. With this one, you had the spike pop-up action there, and you had a cranking arm. But with Hasbro's, you always wanted to display them on their left side because the right side had the scoop. So that one you had chomping like that. This one, nice control and the tail exactly how you want it. This one just went nuts. And this one had the big pop-up vampire teeth there, like I said, the pop-up spikes over there. All plastic body, but on this one, again, you had the screw holes on the other side. They're not as obvious, but this one too was all plastic, which I almost wish they would have stuck with the rubber on that one. And then comparison-wise, they are exact. I mean, it looks almost like they used the same mold. I mean, look at that. The length of the tail, the curve of the tail, the size of the body, the size of the head. I mean, they kept her exactly to the size of the Rampage one. So, the regular one is a little smaller, but the Rampage one is the exact size. I mean, look at that. Even the head, they kept the head, I mean, same size. So that one, open the mouth opening, head, I mean, everything is the same size. But what I think is, down goes Hasbro. Cool. And here I patted the sand down so it's nice and firm. You could see, you could get this girl to stand in pretty much any position you want her. I mean, it is awesome, the movement. She'll lock in the middle position, the upper position, but you could get her to go all the way down like that. Not, her arms are not touching here, so she is holding herself up. Okay, so I am gonna try to scan in the Destroy and Devour Indominus Rex into the Jurassic World Facts app. Let's see if it works. Yes! It works! So the scan point I give you guys will actually let you scan in the Indominus Rex, and he is in here. How sweet is that? Let's see, let's go ahead and poke him a little bit, see what he does. That is awesome. Sorry I don't have my usual setup here, but let's see. So his stats are strength of 10, speed of 8, intelligence of 10, aggression of 10. Let's get some facts on this guy. So, in the film, she eats her sibling right after hatching. Her immense size is attributed to the Gigantosaurus genes used in her creation. In the film, she's insanely aggressive and kills for sport. So that is totally awesome! So you guys will have the scan point for the new Destroy and Devour Indominus Rex! And if you guys have been following my dinos, I do have 76 scan codes that I've included for you guys.
Hi everyone, I'm Walt Dinosaur, and today's secret word is the word. Go ahead and put that in the comment section down below the video, and I know you're a member of my club. See you soon.
Click the subscribe button below for a lot more fun videos. Also, click the bell button to be notified every time I make a new video. Click the boxes below for a lot more fun videos, and if you want to see even more, go ahead and click the subscribe button.